So I started with my CAT scan with my arm up like this, shoved into this little donut, and that was uh, that. They stuck the IV in. Felt a little warm. Felt like I was peeing myself. And no, I wasn't. Um, so they also did. We sat there. We talked. It was really good nurses yet again. I'm shocked for it being in Thompson because I've had nothing but crap service up here. Um, Besides my doctor. But if you follow my other videos, um, you would understand what I mean when I say I had crap service up here. Hey, buddy. And well, what else happened? You can't wear any metal, so don't wear metal. Unfortunately, I was wearing this shirt. I didn't know about the metal thing, so I had to remove that, my necklace. Um, but they gave me a comfy little gown. What else was there? Sorry, the taste is being a little sucky boy. And I got a letter yesterday while I was at work. We are going to be, I have an appointment, I think on the 28th. It's just over the phone. It's for the gynecology stuff. It's just because where I've had so many, um, well, we're after to get my left breast removed as well. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Um, so this is where they kind of need all my aunt's info, um, which is kind of hard to get between here and there. You know, everybody has their own life. Hard to communicate all the time and stuff. So I gotta try and go off of what I remember many, many years ago. Not calling you guys old, promise. Um, and I'm not sharing any of their information, like on stream or chat or anything. So if they agree to it, I will be able to get my left breast removed as well because it does reoccur multiple times. So let's not do this again because, I'm scared shitless. I'm happy to be trying to help other people throughout my process and everything. But honestly, I don't want to do this again. So that's the whole point of the gynecologist. So anyway, I have an appointment with them at 11:15. Sorry, you should be stuck. At 11:15 on the 28th. Then we leave Thompson on the 29th around 12 o'clock. And my appointments start on the 30th. The first one being at 12, then again at 3 because 12 o'clock is my injection for the dye. Then at 3:15 is the bone scan. And the MAGA I have on the 2nd at 9 a.m. And we still haven't heard from the oncologist yet. We're hoping to get that appointment while we're down there because if not, I gotta turn around and go back again before my chemo starts. And well, the bank account's running pretty dry with all these trips running back and forth. So we're hoping to get that put in or in there or done while we're in the city already. So the plan is to leave early on the 2nd as it's my youngest boy's birthday. But if we have to stay a few extra hours, I have no problem staying in the few extra hours because in the long run it's going to save money. So yeah, so the reason for the CT scan, they are checking to see if the cancer spread. The reason for the bone scan is to see if the cancer spread into my bones. The reason for the MAGA is to see if my heart's going to be strong enough to be able to pump the drugs, or sorry, the chemo throughout my body. and to see if my heart can actually withstand chemo, because with chemo, it can complicate things with your heart. So they're just pressing their T's and dotting their I's. So it's so much waiting and so much stuff that has to get done. I'm sick of the waiting. I just want to get this started. I'm sure as every other cancer patient feels the same way. Right now, the days feel like they're like 4 or 5 days instead of just the one. Um, I'm getting very anxious to start. I'm hoping to, when the chemo starts, I get to lose this because yes, I hate hair. Why? For me to do my hair, yeah, that's a big joke. So if you know me, I'm not big into doing hair. I'd rather put my wrap on and walk out the door. And no more shaving. Oh wow, no more shaving is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm so looking forward to that part. um, and yeah, that's. I'll talk a little bit more about the CAT scan because I'm very claustrophobic, and actually I thought I was gonna have a panic attack. I text my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, like I'm freaking out about this all day. I couldn't eat or drink since 9 o'clock this morning. You can't eat or drink anything for 4 hours before your appointment. And now I'm working up. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have a panic attack. They're shoving me in a tube. And it wasn't half as bad as what I thought. I got in there. The nurses, or sorry, the techs were really great. We were talking about my cancer a little bit, and because I'm so young, so that's another reason why for the genealogy, because uh, cancer or breast cancer in young women in my family seem to be running pretty good, so they're trying to pinpoint more of that stuff too. So, and hopefully we can start helping out some of my cousins and younger people in our family, because maybe they'll start saying, hey, look, you're related to these girls, get checked, kind of things. So um I'm looking into that. One of the texts was telling me today that, like, she asked me if I had two girls. I said no. I said I have two boys. So she said, well, boys don't really have to worry until, if they start getting on the heavier side and they get man boobs. But still, I'm going to still talk to the doctor about that and see how much they have to worry and everything. Like, do they just need man boobs for them to get breast cancer, or can they, because right now both my kids are really thin, but they're very active and wanting to do things and stuff. So, um, I'm still kind of worried. Like, should they be getting checked? Should I get them in for that the blood test to see if they carry the gene? Like, there's so many things, and I want I want them to start um being prepared for it. If they do carry the gene, maybe they can start taking those precautions now and stuff like that. So, uh, so far the tech said as long as they don't have man boobs, they should be okay. She knows what she's talking about, I think, but I still want my second opinion. That's just because I'm a mom of two boys, so I'm concerned, and breast cancer runs really high in our family. So why not? If it's not going to hurt them to get stuff looked into, let's start looking into it. And yeah, so getting ready for a big trip. Um, I'm getting a lot of questions where people are asking if I'm still working. Yes, I'm still working. I still feel fine. My understanding, it is the chemo that will make me feel yucky, but I still plan on doing my videos and updating on how I'm feeling. Um, But yeah, like so far I feel fine. I'm starting to get a little anxious, but that's just me. It's my own personal issue. Um, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the cancer. The only thing that I noticed with the cancer is just a lump in my boob, being a pain in the boob. And I'm sorry if he starts snoring because he might. And that's yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so like I said with the CT scan, it's just a little looks like a donut. I had the IV went in my left arm and it didn't even bleed bad after, you know. Um, my right arm had to be up, and my other arm I had to kind of keep up like this. Well, first up like this for the IV to do its thing, and then I was able to put it up behind my head. And um, they gave me some sugar water, salt water. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying sugar water, but salt water in the IV. So I was kind of thankful for that. But the dye made me feel really pasty and warm for probably about 5 seconds, and I felt like I peed myself, and so yeah, they didn't hurt at all. No more than what a needle would. um, so yeah, I want to give it up to the techs that were in there with me today. They were amazing. They were, told me everything that they were doing. I told them I was very claustrophobic, and they were really understanding. They told me I can close my eyes if I need to, and just listen to the machine because it's a machine it brings you in, and then it tells you to breathe in and hold your breath, and when you can breathe again. And they said if you have any issues, we can come, you know, talk to you a little bit to help, but I can't move, so that's why you have to hold your breath. But they were amazing again. It was nice to see to have a little more friendly people. I'm kind of learning in Thompson that we actually have more than what I see or hear, and I really recommend getting yourself one of these because today I didn't mark down that my son had strong beginnings, so they have 2 days off for the day, or 2 days off, and then 1 hour out of those 2 days they have to go into the school and do a little test to see where they're sitting at and on their levels and stuff. And after being sent home in the spring with COVID in April, they're really trying to catch where kids need that extra help with being homeschooled and everything. So, um, well, I thought today was day one of Strong Beginnings, and no, it wasn't. Tomorrow is day one of the Strong Beginnings, and now they have 2 days. So my youngest just got 3 days off school because I didn't mark down his schedule, and I should be marking down his schedule. I'm sure he doesn't mind though. He sat at home, played video games, and probably streaming himself. Uh, so yeah, my books came in. They're amazing. I'm gonna try and figure out how to put a link into the YouTube so people can get them. Sorry, Batista. So one book that I got is this one. Really good tips. It shows exercises you can do when you have a lymphomia. I'm probably butchering that, and I'm sorry, but that's where they just remove the lump. Um, or the mammogrammy. I'm sorry, that is so wrong. Where they, remove a breast or two. Um, but you gotta make sure that you can get back to regular activities. So before you start, so make sure you talk with your doctor or surgeon and stuff. They will guide you. I'm starting this. I'm gonna start my exercising now. I did go buy a treadmill, paid $225 for it, and I got it home and it didn't work. So I'm hoping my husband Billy, he's tried to get it working. We did all the troubleshooting stuff and stuff, but I knows a guy. I knows a guy that's really good with this stuff. So I'm hoping when he comes back into town, I can get him to take a look at it, so I didn't waste the money that I don't have to be spending on it. But I gotta make sure my heart's strong. I gotta get lean. I gotta do so much. So not that I'm a bigger person or anything, as you can tell, I'm bony. But you still want to be lean. You want to be fit. You gotta, you know. Um. So, but it did. It's good. And then I also got a cookbook that came in that I made. Like honestly, I need to be a dog. And cookbook. Unfortunately, I don't have it in my bedroom with me. My husband has it downstairs because we are trying recipes out of it. It's it makes sure you get all your nutrition, all your stuff that you need. So tonight we're kind of trying like a grilled chicken stir fry. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that. All the recipes in there so far look really good. Like again, I just got the stuff in yesterday, so we're gonna try a recipe tonight because unfortunately my husband was on a I gotta lose weight, and so everything was chicken for before I got breast cancer, and we were all so sick of it. Well, we'd always have the normal, cook the chicken, eat the chicken, cook the chicken, eat the chicken. So now I'm gonna have a different way of eating chicken because I don't eat seafood. If it comes out of any type of water, I don't eat it. And unfortunately, there is actually a lot of seafood recipes in there, but there's also a lot of ways to eat different ways of eating chicken too. So hopefully we can change up the chicken cooking process a little bit so it won't be so bad on us. Um, so it's gotta try new things, right? And unfortunately, it's not really all that new because well, it's still chicken, but different ways of cooking it and cooking it with different things. So give that a try. Turkey too. Um, I normally eat white meat on chicken and turkey, but a lot of people were saying dark meat's the healthier meat. So I'm moving from chicken breasts, ironic, right? um, from chicken breasts to chicken thighs. So yeah, wish me luck on that. My smoking and vaping, I've been doing really good. I have about half a pack 3 days, and my vaping is down to 3% nicotine. So that's going down. Um, because before I get any kind of surgery, I have to quit smoking for a month. But now I've been trying to quit smoke for, oh God, I'm always trying to quit. And now maybe because I'm getting a surgery that's going to save my life, maybe I can actually stick to it because I can quit for a few months, something happens, that's your go-to, or my go-to is to have a smoke. And I can get up to 3 months before I need a cigarette. And sorry. So just giving that a good cut back. I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm hoping to go back on Champex. So that'll help even more within the week. So So yeah, different things to be trying because, well, they figure in about 4 months I'll be able to have my surgery. So I have 4 months time, but do I really want to be waiting 4 months to actually quit? No. I'd rather be done and over with it because it's a disgusting habit. I can feel the benefits, and when I actually do quit, I can actually run. I can walk up the stairs without huffing and puffing, and I don't smell bad and stuff. So just things. That's how things are going so far. I'm just my feelings right now. I'm very very anxious. Um, I'm finding myself. I'm tinkering with something all the time. Um, but still, that's as much as I got for now. Um, but feel free to hit the share button, like it, hit the follow. It's all free. Um, get the word out. You know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so you know, let's get the awareness out there. There is a lot, but it could do with a lot more. It could save a life, right? So don't forget, don't forget to hit the share and the follow when, you know, if you're enjoying these videos and it shows that, you know, you guys are liking them. So then I'll be keeping them up. Thank you. Have a good night.